y'all. Hey, it's everybody's favorite everything, SJ Stevens, y'all. We are back for another day of 31 Days of SJ. So, y'all, remember when I told y'all before this experiment was over, I was going to have a face to face conversation with one of the gentlemen that I dated throughout throughout my 100 date experiment. So y'all, that's literally what I'm doing. Like y'all know I keep y'all in my business, and I don't never want nobody to think that I don't really be about what I say I be about out here in these dating streets. If y'all can see his face. So this is the way this will go. You will not see his face. You will hear his amazing voice, but that is the best you're gonna get. We are not going to talk about anything that is like just not your business. First of all, we're not going to talk about anything to identify him. He might have a whole wife somewhere. I don't know what this man got going on. He is clowning over here. But no, seriously, I'm really big on I will tell my story, but I am not gonna tell anyone else's until they are ready to. So we are just gonna have a candid conversation about like what this looks like, what us dating looks like. This is not scripted. There is nothing off limits. So yeah, so here we go. So for those of you who are just catching this particular episode, because y'all nosy, my name is SJ Stevens, and I did a dating experiment over the summertime. For 120 days, I went on 100 dates with a variety of good gentlemen. I also practiced non-attached dating though. So there was no sex, there was no spending the night, there was no full frontal hugging, like all the things. It was very platonic. Um, and this is where we are. And why I did this experiment is because I said and I meant I was leaving 2025 with something. So here we go. It's September. Let's see what I left with. Or am I leaving with anything? So, yeah. Jesus. Oh my God. So, young man, without giving your name, like give your demographics, like how old are you? You been married, you got kids, like whatever you want us to know.
44, no kids.
Have you been married?
Never been married.
Okay. Do you want to get married?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay. So how did we meet? You don't know? You don't know? What? Hello?
Met on the app.
We met on an app. Okay.
BLK app.
Okay. How long had you been on the app when we met?
2 weeks. Roughly about 2 weeks.
Okay. So what was it? And I don't remember because I was on so many dating apps. In full transparency, what was it like? Did you swipe left, swipe right? Like what made you swipe whatever way you're supposed to swipe on me? Like how did we get here? What about me stood out?
Through your pictures, it was your vibe. I love your smile. And I was like, this could be interesting. So I slid right. That's where it was.
Okay. So, and of course, I, liked you as well because you are a very attractive young man. It was something. It was something in particular that stood out on your profile. I don't want to identify you, so I guess we ain't got to get into that. But so fast forward, how long did we talk to the best of your recollection before we actually went out?
I think about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, okay.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Now, let me ask you this, because again, people think I be lying about how I say this experiment went. Did you, when we first started dating, did you know that I was doing an experiment?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
But did I tell you at some point though?
At some point in time, you did tell me.
So you did tell me. So you were aware that I was dating or seeing other people. Not whether you liked it or not, did you know? Yes or no?
Sad to say, yes.
Why is that sad to say?
I didn't know I was part of an experiment.
Would it have made a difference?
I don't know.
Right. What difference would it have made though?
I guess the fact of you going on those many dates. I don't know.
We go on a date. Tell me what were your thoughts at the end of the first date? First of all, did you enjoy the date? Like let's take it back. When you first saw me, what you think?
Well, I know it was very enjoyable because you was doing that the whole night. So
Oh.
absolutely,
Oh.
it was a wonderful date, great date. As long as I kept you smiling and laughing and you was enjoying yourself, I did my job,
I agree.
and it haven't stopped since.
Oh, it haven't stopped. Whoa. Whoa. Let me give y'all the disclaimer again. Y'all know I'm not married, right? And I'm not engaged. I just gotta say that. Because that sounded some kind of way. I don't know, but we'll get there. So what questions up until this point? So you know about the dating experiment. You've been hanging out with me. So like what were your initial concerns about me?
Mm. Can you love a man that was broken?
Mm. Can I love a man that was broken? So like, did you think I could, or did you really just didn't know?
Really didn't know because when you start dating someone, they have a mask, they have a uh, representation of a person, of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so once that passed through, then you start beginning to realize who that person really is.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop with the questions for 1 second. What questions do you have about me or for me? Now you can ask me anything like why did I do the experiment? Why did I pick you to still hang out with? You can ask me anything you want.
I know why we still hanging out, but
why? What? Why are we still hanging out?
What was your purpose of the experiment? To be honest,
To leave 2025 or something. I have just gotten to a point like there is no secret. I am a whole wife. I am not a girlfriend. I am not a baby mama. I'm somebody's whole entire wife. And so I really wasn't in spaces where I was meeting men. I really wasn't dating people. I was just really focused on like me and my kid as I've always been. But I just realized like the older I got, like I don't want to be alone. I don't want to just be me and my dog. My kid is grown now. You know what I'm saying? He finna go do his own little thing with his own little family. And then where was they gonna leave me but looking stupid? So I did the dating experiment. For one, I wanted to learn what I was doing wrong. I wanted to see if I could actually do it right. And I was leaving 2025 or something. Like in my mind, I was gonna be married by New Year's Eve, but guess that didn't work. But that was my goal. Sir, what's the next question? You don't have no questions? Don't make this boring. Don't piss me off now. Come on now. Either you're gonna be interactive or not.
So what is your aspect of your ideal man?
Oh, what is my ideal man?
Yes.
My ideal man is gorgeous, first of all. First and foremost, he's a handsome guy. He's a very handsome, well groomed, hygienic. I mean, he is put together. He is definitely aesthetically pleasing. I ain't even gonna hold you. He absolutely loves the Lord. He serves the Lord. He fears the Lord. I do not want like a half-ass Christian. Look at that curse word in the middle of saying that. God's still working on me. But like I didn't want a lukewarm Christian just because of the way my faith is growing. I just felt like somebody who did not have a fire for God already was either gonna get left in the dirt or he was just not gonna feel like he belonged. So that was important. If he was a father, I needed him to be an amazing father, an amazing present father. I needed him to be able and I've talked about this on here before, like previously I had always said like I need the 6 figures and I need all of those things. And then I really realized that like you gotta come with something, be clear, but like I am so impressed with like drive and goals and like somebody that I can grow with and somebody like that we can do it together with. I can do it together with. So like, I don't want to say potential because I feel like at this age, I want you to be who you're gonna be, but just somebody that's willing to grow, somebody that still has growth in them. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that's just like, oh, this is how I've been living for the past 20 years and I'm content. I don't want to be with nobody. If you content with your life, then I don't fit in your life. So like that mattered to me. And just somebody I can have fun with. Like, oh, and somebody you gotta have a special kind of tolerance to deal with me. I feel like, well, relax, sir. But I feel I feel like you definitely gotta have, like, you have to have a patience. Mm-hmm. You gotta have a strength.
Amen.
You good?
Absolutely.
Okay. Your communication has to be top tier. I talk a lot. Like, I talk a lot. I am a communicator. So somebody that's not, I just don't think that that'll work. I needed my man to be emotionally available. So yeah, that's about right. Oh, and he had to want to get married. Like, I met plenty of men that was like, oh no, I'm just, taking it day by day. Block. Let's just see where it goes. Blocked. I did block you. I did block you at one point in time, but it was not because of that. Why you over there being funny? Yeah, you did that to yourself. I told you this is no holds barred. You agreed. So, yeah. You want to talk about why I blocked you, or you don't want to talk about it? What are you saying?
Continue, honey.
Oh my God. So anyway, we go on this first date, and we clearly like each other because we agreed to go on the second date. So if you talk to anybody about me after that date, what did you say?
I said I love her energy. I love her spirit. She's a God-fearing woman. And very enjoyable to be around.
You ain't say I was cute?
Nah, you wasn't cute. You was gorgeous.
Did you tell somebody
that? Absolutely.
Aww. Did you know you wanted to go on the second date after the first one?
I know I want to go on the second date after that second conversation on the phone.
Oh, you are so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. So when we left our date, at that time I was doing my close friends. And so my close friends is like the platform before this platform. So I have y'all, let me be clear, y'all, he do not know none of this. He is hearing it for the first time because again, there's no script. So I have a close friends on Instagram, and my close friends, it's about 35 of us. The majority of us are from St. Louis, I've known, but they're just people that I know that I trust as men, women, married singles, gays, Christians, heathens, gang members. Like, it's just a bunch of us. And I shared a lot of my dating experience in there. So I vividly remember. So everybody had a name, because I did not want to give your true identity. So you are absolutely the chef. So, I mean, what? It just made sense. So I remember leaving the date and going in my close friends and being like, oh my God, I had the most amazing time. He's so handsome. We just had a good time and we ate and we drank and I did all the videos and the reels and like, I didn't post them, but I sent them to like my favorite friends and everybody was like, oh my God, you look so happy. Look at that smile. Look at his smile. So like, I definitely talked about you after the first date. Absolutely. And I was just waiting. I was like, is he gonna ask me on the second date? Because I'm not gonna ask him, but like, let's see what happened. I don't know. So let me ask you this. You said I had good energy, all those things. Why did you want to go on the second date?
Because I wanted to be around you.
You just wanted to be around me.
And I wanted to learn more about you and your spirit. Your spirit was high. So that's something that I wanted to be around.
You're such a sweet guy. Such a sweet. So let me ask you this, because I'm sure I'm not the first woman that has been like, "Oh, you such a sweet guy." Don't get beside yourself, Bucko. Don't get beside yourself just because you're not on camera. But anywho, so a lot of women say you are a sweet guy. I'm sure because you really are. Have you ever heard that you're like too sweet or you're too nice? Has anybody ever said that?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you're too nice?
I think I am, to be honest with you. I think I am.
Really? Why?
I'm a Southern gentleman, so I grew up in a household with both my parents and my grandparents as well. So I learned how the way I treat a woman is by my grandfather treating my grandmother, and my dad treating my mom, and my uncle treating their wives. So it's just human nature to me just to be me and imitate them. And everyone's been married for over 30 years.
Everybody married but you.
To the past.
Jesus. What's wrong with you, sir? What you mean now? What's happening here?
It's hard to find the right one that you can fully trust.
So you have trust issues.
Oh yeah, I do.
Really?
I do.
So what are you doing to get over those trust issues? And let me say this, why I'm asking that. It's like I do not have trust issues. I probably trust too much. And then as people do things, like the trust is chipped away. But like I don't feel like you have to earn something from me that, like, why would I not give it to you? If I don't trust you, I probably shouldn't be talking to you. It's just how my mind works. But like how I got to this point was, I believe in therapy. Like after my divorce, I therapied myself to death almost. I lean heavily, into church and scriptures and all this kind of stuff. So like I do not have trust issues. Like I literally trust everybody, as ridiculous as it may sound. But like if you can acknowledge that you have these, and I'm sure that it's impacted your relationships either with me, before me, or whatever, what are you doing to get over those trust issues? Or like what do you need to feel like, okay, I trust this person, or I don't have this issue no more?
Well, basically, get closer to God and get into the Bible more. And get the understanding. And also, therapist helps too as well. But once you bend to the bottom and you're trying to work your way up, it's hard. It's hard to let someone in. And once you let that person in, you give them your all. Like some people go half-stepping, half this, half that, 50 or 60 or 40, but once a man gives his all, that's all of him. He doesn't go half-stepping. And once that trust is broken, it's like, where you go from there? Like, what are you supposed to do now?
Okay. So, and you can be honest, because that's what I want you to do. Have I given you a reason not to trust me?
No.
You can say if I have.
No, you haven't.
So you ain't never, even like once you knew I was dating other people, like you ain't never been like,
Well, now I ain't know that part. Nah.
You did. I very much told you.
You told me after the fact.
I mean, I told you when it was your time to know. It wasn't for you to know out the gate.
Hey.
But okay, so once you knew though, did it make you be like, what's she doing with these other guys? Like, I don't know if I want to move. Like, how did you feel? Like, when I told you that, what were your thoughts? Because I remember the look on your face when I told you.
Yeah. You remember me. I was surprised and I was like, huh? I was like, oh. It was very, very, very shocking. So, I mean, I wasn't worried about it or nothing like that. I just never been part of an experiment, a study, or a test. Because I know.
Make it sound like that.
Because I know that whatever days that you went on, I know I'm confident in myself, and I'm not even worrying about that. So I know who I am.
Oh, So you wasn't worried about your little competition or whatever.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I really wasn't, because if it was competition, you would be. I mean, enough said.
Oh, all right, little
never worried
confidence.
about
Okay, so you were not worried about the other guys. Now, we've never had this conversation, but I'm going to ask on this camera, but you've not asked me probably in like a month or two if I was seeing anybody else. Do you just know you just got the game on lock, or you just like what would have made you not revisit that conversation? You don't care? You just know you got it like that?
Nah, it doesn't mean that I don't care, because you're a woman. You make your own decision. So if you wanted to be with them, you would be with them.
Okay. So you didn't care. You weren't worried about them young gents, huh?
No, definitely not.
I wish I could have seen his face. Oh my God. So, okay, you asked me what I was looking for, like in a husband, in a partner. What are you looking for in a wife?
A God-fearing woman.
What does that mean? So I'm gonna stop you. Everybody says I want a God-fearing woman. I want a God-fearing man. What does that mean?
Well, for me, it means a woman that goes to church and live by the Bible.
Lives by the Bible. So when I used to, because I do not know more, but when I was like drinking them 10 lemon drops, you didn't look at me and be like, heathen, that is not of the Bible. You ain't think that? Or when, back when my mouth was unhinged and I was doing all that potty mouthing, like it didn't make you look at me and be like, nah, sis is not, she is not of the Lord. Her mouth is horrible.
Well, I mean, you were like that, but as long as you know that you find that you got somebody or you with somebody that's like, hey, we need to, pipe that down a little bit, and you realize what you got, so.
Pipe it down? Wait a minute, wait, what? Whoa. So, you don't, the way that I talk, or previously talked, because y'all, I'm so much better. And like the way that I drank and the way that I talk, like you weren't worried about it because you figured you was gonna like pipe me down? What do that mean? Who? Yeah, you got to explain that. I mean, what does that mean? Or did you mean like your behaviors would influence mine? Because you don't drink like that. And I don't think, outside of a curse word here and there, you don't curse like that either. So did you just kind of feel like you was going to lead by example and I was just going...
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, because that pipe down part had me concerned.
Yeah,
I ain't even going to hold you. I didn't know what that meant.
That's a southern thing, so it's
above my head, huh? It's beyond me.
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't look too much into it, but
Get your hip, what? Your head showing out. Oh my God. Okay, so we go to the second date. So y'all, let me tell y'all about this second date. We beefed on the second date. We was beefing on the second date.